Good evening.
Okay.
My name is Andy Goldstein. I'm a teacher at Omni Middle School, a member of the Palm Beach County Classroom Teachers Association, although tonight I'm speaking as an individual, and the proud parent of a 6-year-old daughter who attends first grade at our award-winning Sandpiper Shores Elementary School, an excellent public elementary school that is not a charter school. Recently, while working with my daughter on her reading, I had the pleasure of watching and hearing her finally slowing down, sounding out the words she didn't know, and then reading the words of the sentence correctly. I had been telling and demonstrating this strategy to my daughter for a couple of years, as were her teachers of first grade, kindergarten, and preschool, and now she was finally getting it. Wow. And for me, this illustrates the importance of the contributions that all of her teachers have made, which has been supplemented by my wife and I as parents who work with her on her learning. And this is the special position our teachers hold in our community, initiators of our children into a lifelong path of reading and learning. Indeed, that is the position of public education, a shared commitment that we will provide this opportunity for all learners. And yet, what is the commitment of our school district and school board to public education? What is their commitment to our teachers, those who have dedicated their lives to teaching our kids? We are told by this school district and this school board that there is no money for teachers, that there is no step for our teachers. I have here the current salary schedule. I'm looking at the salary for a first-year teacher, $39,000. I'm envisioning a first-year teacher who experiences their first year of teaching at one of our elementary schools. Each day, they welcome their kids into a safe community of learners. They instill in our kids a feeling, a vision that each child is important, is worthwhile, and has something important to say. Each child has a voice, and the teacher makes it their duty to nurture this voice and bring it out, because each voice is a one-of-a-kind creation that cannot ever be duplicated. And if this teacher doesn't nurture and bring out the unique voices of our children, they will be lost to other voices, the din of commercial interests that are only interested in our kids for the money they can make off of them. Or, in our inner cities, our kids will be lost to the voices of the street, pulling them in a direction that leads to self-degradation in a myriad of addictions, caught in a dead-end street that leads to nowhere, to drugs, or to violence, or to prison. The stakes each day are high, and our teachers are a crucial linchpin in helping instill in our kids a sense of self-worth and possibility. As teachers, these hopes we embrace and these charges we take on are what brought us into teaching and what keeps us in teaching. And what is the response of our school district and school board to this first-year teacher who has successfully completed their first year of teaching? And this talk will be continued by Ellen Baker.
Well, there is a salary chart I'm looking at here. It holds a promise of a step increase from $39,000 to $39,100, an increase of $100 and one step along the salary schedule. And yet, our school district and school board say that even this minimum amount of $100, less than $2 a week for this teacher, is too much to give to this teacher. A great resounding no is the response of this school board and this district and the state and our country to those who commit to serve as teachers in our public schools. And the salary schedule continues with very modest increments, gradually increasing until after 10 years. At step 10, this beginning teacher could earn $46,110, an increase of $6,610 over 10 years. And yet, even this modest commitment to our teachers, this school district and this school board find impossible to make. We have a salary step schedule for our teachers with little to no movement among the steps. At the rate our school district and school board has been improving a step increase, which has become very irregular, it may take this first-year teacher 30 years to get to step 10. And every year you don't approve a step increase means we teachers and our families are worse off than we were the year before because the prices of everything else keep rising. And our teachers should not be worse off each year for making the commitment to teach in our public schools. Our public schools are a trust and the steps are a promise. And our school district and our school board have violated this trust and breached this promise. Who will ever go into teaching when they see that those who do are punished? Our kids will be the ones who suffer. Our school district and school board says there is a shortfall of $70 million. Where has the money gone? Why now? At the same time, our school board says there is no money to pay its teachers. It has been busy approving charter schools, which have been siphoning millions and millions of dollars away from our public schools, taking students away from our public schools, and returning those they don't want back to our public schools, which now have less money to meet their needs. We teachers are dedicated to serving our students. Last year, we did everything you asked us to do and more. We want our step, and we deserve our step. Commit to our teachers and give us our step, which we have earned. Show everyone that you value our teachers. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Gent, we had some misinformation related to the school district's responsibility in charters. Could you briefly clarify what our responsibility is on the approval and funding of charter schools?
We followed state statute regarding that area, and we follow by the law. When you reject them, they can appeal that, but we follow the statute. So it's not really the school district as much as it is the statute that's been put in place by the state legislatures.
The school district can let
Okay, thank you. You've had your comments. Mrs. Snyder.
We have time left.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we had time left. We had time left. We had time left on the clock. We'd like to do a response.
Okay, we don't do responses. Mrs. Snyder.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well,
Mrs. Snyder.
the school district cannot approve the charters and let Tallahassee approve charters if they want. That's
Mr.
my
Goldstein,
response.
thank you.